Hello, my name is Margette Martin, and I am an artist with St. Beauty. What that means is I have all my makeup in this one compact. I can carry all of my contour, my foundation, my concealer, and this is another would be a foundation shade, my bronzer, and my illuminators. And they're all magnetic. And I'll stick in my palette here. This is my lip and cheek level, and this would be my eyeshadow. I was going to get on here and get ready because I'm getting ready to leave. So I thought I've never gone live on YouTube, or maybe I did once before. I can't remember. Yeah, I thought I'd try it out and see how I liked it. And this is my lift and snatch. This is the what I use to fill my eyebrows in on the Norm. I can get it open. And I really like it because it's more precise. You can put it right where you want it. And the heavier you push, the more eyebrows you look like you have. I don't know if you have more mature skin and it seems like it loses all of its you lose all your hair, you have more sparse brows. I don't know. It's a privilege denied to many. So I don't want to complain. That's why you just got to figure out different ways to put on your stuff and make you look normal. My eyebrows have thinned right through here really bad. So I try to put it just little hair-like strokes right through here. We're going to be headed up to Sun Valley, Idaho. I think they call it the Tour de Force. It's where they get all these fancy cars and they shut down the roads and they let them go as fast as they can. And it's like, whoa, that's pretty fast. I've never been up there. My kids have, and they've talked me into going. So I think it's going to be interesting. There's Lamborghinis, Ferraris. What they say the last one that was up there was a Bugatti, I think, and I think the Bugatti might have won. I'm not sure. They time how fast they're going, and yeah, it's kind of a different little event, not something that you normally go see. So I thought, well, it might be kind of actually fun to go see it. I usually do this little blue pencil right underneath my eye because it kind of makes your eyes look a little bigger. Excuse me. And just dot it right directly underneath where the color part of your eye would be. I normally come on camera with my mascara and this part already done because it just takes a little bit. But if I'm not filming, I usually don't worry about that, I guess. Okay. I'm going to take, this is my blush bronzer brush. This is double-ended, and this is like if you wanted a lighter coverage, you would do this side because the bristles aren't as dense, and this is more dense, so it would pack on more of the product. Now open it up, and this is where the magic happens. And this is my contour. In contour, I put it along my forehead and under my cheekbone. It kind of creates a shadow and it diminishes things. So I just tap it in. These are all creams and they're super pigmented. So you don't want to just like scrape in there. I just tap it in and then you just tap it along wherever you want. Like if you have a larger forehead, you can tap it along there and then you blend it back up into your hairline. And then just creates this subtle, you can layer it, put it on as much as you want or as light as you want. This is the beauty of cream makeup. You can layer it or not. Like it's buildable. That's the word I'm looking for. See how much that just enhances your cheekbones. I'll show you the other side. See? Yeah, it's kind of neat. It just enhances what you already have, basically. And it's smooth. It just blends in so smooth with your skin that you don't even, it doesn't look like you have anything on. Like even up close. It doesn't look like this cakey, layery, because sometimes you get really close to ladies that are wearing some makeup, you're thinking, ooh. Definitely tell there's a lot of texture there. And this isn't. It's just very smooth. And if you have your jowls that hang down here, what I do is I take it just on the upper side of the edge of my jowl and I just tap it and try to keep it out of the hollow here because you don't want to accentuate the dip there. It's already has a shadow. And I just take it down my neck a little bit, blend it out. And I do it on the, you can diminish your chin a little bit. Do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of hide your jowls. Makes your face look more snatched. Down your neck. And this would be my main shade, which is what you would call your foundation shade. And just this little tin right here. You just tap it in. And in the summertime, if you've been color matched to this makeup before, and it was in the winter or the spring and you've not been in very much sun, your skin tone will change, especially if you are a person that tans, unlike me. I don't tan. Your shade will change because if you're wearing too light of a shade, it'll accentuate all your pores and it just won't sit right on your face. But if you're wearing the right shade, it'll just blend right in with your skin, and it just kind of makes you look like you're wearing a filter. You can see, I don't know, I should have showed you the red on my nose before I just plopped that on there. And you don't, yeah, I put it everywhere that I didn't put my contour. Like I just go around, so I'm not layering over the top of it. Because sometimes it's the layers that create, and I don't put it under my eyes yet because I put my accent highlight, which would be what you would call a concealer. I put it under my eyes and down the center part of my face, and it attracts the light. And tap this into my concealer. It's kind of hard to do in a viewfinder. I tap this into my concealer and put it right on the inner part of my eye and just tap it just a little bit down. If you have more mature skin, you don't want to put too much product underneath your eyes because it'll start looking really creepy and I don't know, crease up. You can tell I just put a tiny bit on there and blend it out. And just blend it across. Take what product there and blend it across so I don't have to add more product to it. You can tell the difference. Like this eye, you can see there's discoloration and stuff. And just a light layer canceled all that out. And this is my eyeshadow primer also. And an eyeshadow primer will set the stage for your eyeshadow because it won't like just sink into your skin, or it if you set it with a setting powder, it will help it not crease too. Right on the inner corner. Here. Yeah, I live in Idaho and it's supposed to be fairly warm today. So that's another thing about this makeup. You don't have to worry about, you set it with a setting spray. If any makeup is going to start feeling like it's melting off your skin, no matter if it's pretty hot. But this actually holds up pretty well for me. And all of my customers, they really notice the difference in their skin too. It just makes you look like you have a filter on. But it doesn't feel like you're wearing this big cakey face. I put liquid foundation on the other day because I was doing filming a video to show the Saint side because this is Saint makeup, and I was put foundation on the other side, liquid foundation. And it just felt like I had almost this plasticky, I don't know. It didn't, I don't know, it didn't move with my skin as well as this makeup does, as well as these creams do. And I was just kind of like, oh, gotten so used to my cream makeup that didn't really care for that. And this, I put this little concealer underneath my contour and just kind of accentuates your cheekbones. Kind of makes them pop. You can tell the difference. Just kind of defines them a little more. Just takes a small amount and just blend it. Kind of just sinks into your skin. If you get too much on, or you just kind of blend it away. And then set it with the setting spray. And I'm going to go in with my bronzer. This is called Arbella bronzer. Yeah, I squish my brush and dab it in. And this kind of is like a tan in a tin. It just kind of makes you look like you have in it a filter on almost. Gives you a little bit more sun-kissed glow. You can tell the difference. Right here on my cheek watch. I just put on the top parts of my cheek. Blend it back. Guess I should look in the mirror so I can see what I'm doing. And then I blend it down my neck. Sure, they're. You ever gone out sometimes and your contour's not blended or something? Got this big dark mark on your face. You're like, ah, shoot. And I'm going to take my smudge brush and I'll go back in with my contour and just kind of do right here. This kind of gives you a fuller look to your lip. And just kind of blends in. Smoke and mirrors. And I take it down my nose. Right along the top edge of my nose. And I create two lines. Just have a little space between them. You want these lines to be pretty close together because the wider apart they are, the bigger your nose is going to look. And you can skip this step if you have a small nose or if you don't want to do it at all. These are optional steps. Makeup is kind of a personal preference, I think. You know, you just do what you like and what you think looks good. And what you're used to. But then sometimes what you're used to isn't working anymore. That's what it was for me. The liquid foundation and the powders, like the powder blush, it would just kind of sit on your skin and just kind of make it look more crepey. I don't know how to describe it. What was I doing? I got lost track. Got the blabbing. I was putting on this. I got that. Okay. Then I am going to go in with my blush. This is my favorite level. Obviously, these aren't even all that I have. I switch them out. And today we're going to go in maybe with try this one here. It just takes a tiny bit. Ooh, almost got too much. It just kind of blends in. Oh, looks like I got too much. It'll blend out real good. That's the beauty of this. It just kind of blends out. Well, I'm so pale, it always, then it starts looking better after a little bit. I get my mascara on. I'll take that same shade and do my lips. You don't have to do the same shade on your lips or your cheeks. You can mix it up. But I've been using this color, and then I add this shade to it on the top for my lips. It just gives you that, oh, it's a perfect pink lip. I really like it. Then this would be my eyeshadow that you can take. This is our pressed powder that we sell, and you can take your eyeshadow, and this you can set your eyeshadow primer with it, and it's all right there, handy dandy. If you're interested in a custom color match, it's free. It's no charge to you. Just, I can put the, or go to my bio. The link is in my bio. And you just take a before picture of no makeup on. And then I like people to actually take a picture with their makeup on too, to get a sense for how they like their makeup. If they like really light coverage, or this is my primer for my mascara, or they like more of a heavier coverage, or they like brighter colors or more subtle. Yeah, once you go cream, especially for mature skin, it's super hard to think about going back. But oh, this is my Voluminous Lash Paradise, and this is the primer, and then I use the mascara. And this I have found is the mascara that will stay on my skin. I have kind of an oilier skin, so I don't know, the mascara usually just flakes and it gets all down here, and I have the hardest time. I've always had the hardest time trying to find mascara. Then I found this with the primer, and it might flake a little, but it's no way near what my others used to do. So that's pretty exciting. I'm usually more active over on Instagram, so they've heard all about my mascara problems. And I'll just apply my mascara. You wiggle it towards the root of your eyelashes. Kind of gives them a more lifted. Yeah, if you told me 4 years ago I'd be going live on YouTube putting my makeup on, I thought, you're insane. You can see the difference, how much more lifted they look. Excuse me. Oop. Total concentration. Yeah, just kind of, I don't know. I've tried a lot of different mascaras, super expensive mascara, the tubing mascaras. Um, I don't know. And they've pretty are well disappointing. And that mascara, and this Essence Lash Princess costs $5. And it does a super good job. So if you ever need a mascara, you can maybe try that one, see what you think. Then I think I'm just going to set it with a setting spray. I'm not going to do my eyeshadow on camera. It'll spare you that. But yeah, this is the after. Just gives you a smooth skin-like finish. So if you want to color match this one compact makeup, I can sure give it to you. And you can test it out for yourself. It's pretty handy. So thanks for watching.